So one of the questions I get is how many estimates should I do? And a lot of us may feel that that's a simple question. A lot of us feel maybe a complicated question. Well, let me say this. First, you want to get good at estimating. Get really good at estimating, and find out what is your hit ratio, right? It's a numbers game, okay? I try not to make it a numbers game, but in the end, it still is a numbers game, okay? Um, One of the things I focus on estimating and bidding is focusing on jobs that's right for me that I can give the right price to. Right now, we may all as contractors not we may not be in that space. You may have to just every job that comes on your plate, you may need to bid after. You may need to bid on. You may need to try to put a number towards, which is fine. And if you're actually doing a true estimate instead of just a number off the top of your head, then you're honing your skills as an estimator, and it's so important to hone your skills as an estimator because landing jobs is the lifeblood of your business. So, like lately, right? I don't have a lot of work on the board right now. Probably got I don't know maybe 4 jobs on the board. Um, and as far as those jobs, dollar wise, they're not high turnout, right? Um, but I'm still bidding. I'm probably bidding 3 to 4 jobs a week. And that'll vary from flat work to structural work, right? And that's structural concrete. So the structural concrete takes me a little bit longer to produce numbers on. The flat work, I can produce numbers on pretty quick. Okay. Um, but I can do 200 probably $300,000 job in about 2 to 3 hours. Okay. Um, Now, can I do 2 of those a day? I'll be exhausted doing 2 of those a day. I have to build it up more to be able to do 2 of those a day. Even though some jobs require me to bid on it, it may take me a full day to bid on it. It may take me a full 2 days to bid on it, which means I'm working on different parts of that estimate to bring that estimate together. But you need to bid on as many jobs as you can handle, plus 10% more. What do I mean by that? Okay, so let's say you have 5 jobs on the board right now, right? And you have them scheduled out, right? I would bring on another 2 jobs. I really would. And even another 3 jobs. And the reason why is because scheduling, delays, rescheduling, canceling contract, those things happen. Okay. To be able to handle that, I think a lot of us as new contractors or contractors that are afraid to grow or expand, or contractors that feel like no one else can be as good as they are, tend to not expand in that area. And you can stay busy. Don't get me wrong, you really can. But if you build a crew, whether if it's another contracting crew that you need to sub out work to and give a portion of the profit to, or just a crew that you pay a daily wage to, doesn't matter. Build another crew that can handle some overflow work that you have, then you don't miss out on anything. Then now you're making money while you're working. Okay, so say your plate is full, you got 5 jobs, no one's canceling, all schedules are on point, everything is working out good, and you land another 3 jobs. And one of the customers is like, hey, you know what? I need to start ASAP. And you're like, okay, for me to start ASAP, it'd be another $5,000, $2,500, whatever it is, for me to get a crew out there ASAP. You have an already crew lined up. You make that extra 2,500, 5,000, right? If the customer is willing to pay that, or you make a portion of that profits by having that other contractor do the work because you cannot do the work. So I would say always bid more than what you need, because you never know how this thing lays out and how the jobs come to. And when it's time to actually perform on those jobs, are they still there? So that's my thing. I bid as many jobs as I can through the books. The only time I really stop bidding is when it looks like that they may call on me all at once, the existing jobs. So, and that's one of the biggest troubles here, is that once you get a lot of work, if everyone calls on you at one time, you're in trouble, right? And that's why it's important to, space these jobs out accordingly and try to hopefully complete them on time and start the next one to where the guys are not off, and you can keep everybody going. But I continue. Rarely do I ever stop bidding. I'm always bidding. I never stop bidding. Every day, every week, every time a job comes on. Now, mind you, I'm not bidding every single day. Okay, but once I select these jobs to bid on, I have a bid schedule. Heather takes my schedules. I tell her, hey, put this on the bid list. She sources who the contractors are that we're bidding to. I do the bid, send it over to her. She sends out the bids, and that's how my process works. I'm always looking for another estimator. If I can find another estimator, I can hit it a lot harder. Trying to find another estimator that actually understands the work is hard. It's very hard. I would say, yeah, keep bidding many jobs as you can. Put them on the books. Schedule them out if you can, and if not, you sub them out to other individuals that you have. You reach out to people on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, anywhere that you meet. You see somebody pouring some concrete at another house or another school somewhere. You reach out to them. Hey man, what are you up to? You meet the owner. Call. Hey, I might have some overflow work. Are you willing to jump in it for me? Won't be as much profit, but it'll be a little bit skin in the game for you to make some money, and also for me to make a little bit of money. I'll be upfront with you with the pricing. You decide if you want to do it or not, and we can rock and roll. And that's how I get, things done. Rarely do I have to sub out my work, but I keep plenty of work when I'm in that zone, or once I have abundance in that area. So yeah, you continue to bid and put as much work on the books as possible, and then you bid even more. So that's my answer to that. Let me know your thoughts on it. Let me know what you feel about it. Let me know if you feel that I'm wrong or if I'm right or not, right? Let me know. Leave some comments and let me know how you feel about that. Hey, by the way, check out my new website. It's www.constructionentrepreneurs.net. I will be launching some classes soon. Check us out there. Let me know what classes you're interested in. We're doing estimating. For everyone that's been following me for a long time, you guys see I'm back on here trying to get things back going. Things just get super busy. As a contractor, you know how it is trying to juggle social media and contract work, especially when you got some heavy hitter jobs on the books, man. So I will be launching some classes here soon. Long as everything continues to flow a little bit decently, then I can put my time toward this. So check out the website. Make sure you bookmark it and keep checking back on when I'm going to have those dates. Subscribe to the channel so you can follow more content, and I'm going to catch you guys later. But remember, hustle hard, then hustle harder. Catch you on the next one.